What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Freedom Soprano, and I'm going to be teaching you guys how to trade stocks and options in 2026 to start making money as an individual with good passive income. Now, the way that we're going to be doing this is by starting our year off with a challenge with $1,000 on an account and turning it to $10,000 in less than 30 days. I'm going to turn $1,000 into $10,000 in 30 days or less trading options, and I'm going to be documenting every single major move so you guys can see what happens to a small account when you push it this hard. Here are some of the rules. Starting with a real $1,000 account with no demo and no fake balances. I have up to 30 days to grow it as much as possible with the goal of hitting that $10,000 mark before the time runs out, and I'm not risking around 5 to 10% of the account per trade, which is very aggressive already and not something that the average person should copy. This is also for entertainment and education only, not financial advice, so don't trade money you can't afford to lose. And if you guys want to see if I blow all of this money into the drain or actually make that $10,000 in 30 days or less, then make sure you watch till the very end of this video because I'm going to be showing the balance of my account after every single big move that I make. What is up, everybody? It is currently 8 in the morning, and I just basically put 3 different contracts down with my $1,000. I put one down for McDonald's, I put one down for MasterCard, and then another for Boeing Airlines. The reason why I did this is because they all had dips, as you can see. Like this is, for example, MasterCard. They all had dips where they all went down, met resistance points, they went up and down. I saw the lowest low was down here at 215. So after that, I basically invested it and I made my call at 215 for 217, and then made it over the money, which is right now at 218.61. As you can see down here, it's got a pretty good profit and loss at $82 profit so far today. McDonald's, we have 24, and then for Boeing or BA we have 142. That's actually interesting. Anyways, so basically after I saw that, I basically just predicted the gap fill point. A lot of our strategy is going to be mixed up with using gap fills and recognizing the lowest lows and resistance points. Then after that, we basically just easily put ourselves in and recognize when the gap is going to fill, and then it goes up. Same thing happened with, you can see the same thing happen with McDonald's right here. It's going to start doing it where it met its lowest low, got at 301. It's going to start bouncing back a little bit. It's going to shoot up out to about, I think, 305 or somewhere in the middle right there. Then another spot that we have that's good for this example would be MasterCard MA, where MasterCard's going to start doing the same thing where they went down, shot down, met their lowest low. It's on a green candle wick, and then the next following ones are all green candle wicks, meaning that's probably going to have a pretty good trend of growth. So stay tuned. We're going to just see how these do. Hopefully I make good positions on them and I don't stay greedy and I get out at a good time. Make sure that if you actually go up 20% or 30%, that is totally considered a win on a trade. So that's usually when you cash out. Since I'm making this a challenge, I cash out a little bit higher and stuff like that so I can get some more profits, but it is a little bit more riskier. What's up, everybody? This is day 2 of turning $1,000 into $10,000 trading options. I put in $1,000 and today I'm taking out about $1,800. We basically almost made a what would that be, a double X on our trade. Basically with our positions on Palantir, we bought in at the dip, and same thing with MasterCard, we bought in at the dip. Today MasterCard went up at about at 100% on its return, and I'm gonna stick to it because I think it could possibly go up even more. Along with that, Palantir, it has filled its gap up about halfway, and with its ties to what's been going on with the Trump administration and Venezuela and stuff, I think it's going to fill up all the way, so I'm going to stick in my Palantir one. But for right now, we made some profit. We have made about $800 in profit, so I'm looking forward a lot to seeing what we're going to be doing the next couple of days because we have turned $1,000 already into about $2,000. What's up, everybody? This is day 3. It is currently midnight right now. I spent all day working out at the gym and hanging out with my buddy, but I did actually make some good profits with NVIDIA. I made a new call on NVIDIA just yesterday and it hit very good today. Made about 70% on the contract. Then along with that, for the account, we totally made a profit up to $2,000 for the account. So that is, we're about like 2,200 or so because of some other calls that I made with stuff like McDonald's and Palantir, which rode up. But the thing is, I did lose some profits on Palantir. It was going down a little bit and I panic sold, and then after that it went up, so I did lose some profits on it, but I am running it back on my other account personally. Along with that, XOM, CVX, and stuff like that are looking super bullish for right now because of the current state of like, you know, the oil and the gas industry and stuff like that, especially with the current attack or kidnapping that America made on Venezuela. And then we also made some calls on AMD. So we're gonna just go to bed, wake up tomorrow, and see all of these hopefully skyrocket and hit the moon, because they are all gaps that I filled in, which are very similar to the whole Palantir thing. What's up, everybody? This is day 5. I know that we skipped day 4 because day 4 was honestly a pretty mediocre trading day. It was just a pretty standstill day. None of the stocks really did anything. I was just invested into stocks like CVX and XOM, etc. I posted them on my Discord. Along with that, I also made a ton of profit off them. I'm riding right now with CVX, which I have the chart posted right here. It made a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful gap fill about halfway through, and I think it's going to keep on going up because of all these deals that are being made. Same goes for XOM. Along with that, I made some calls with MasterCard, Palantir, and Tesla. Those all did very beautiful as well, and I also did some calls with MU, which was very beautiful as well. I had a wonderful trading days. Right now, I think I got like kind of mixed up with like all of like the progress of like the whole net worth of like the account and everything, and like the progress of like how much like capital I was putting in and like how much I was actually getting back out in profit. And to make it all clear, basically on this 5th day we turned $1,000. So 1 full week of trading, we turned $1,000 to 5, or no, sorry, on this 5th day we turned $1,000 on this. So basically on this 5th day we turned $1,000 in a full 1 week, in 1 full week of trading. So basically our fifth. So basically with 1 full market week, aka 5 days, or our 5th day, we turned $1,000 into $3,000. To be totally exact, it's like $3,300. So this is amazing. We actually tripled our account value in less than a week. I believe that we're going to be able to turn this $3,000 into probably $6,000, or maybe even more. Maybe even like $5,000 if I play things safe. So we're going to see if we keep on riding out with CVX and other stocks like this. Yet again, we're just applying the same simple strategy where I am not only using the same exact calls that I'm sharing on my Discord, but I am also using the just dip methods where I'm just watching out for all these dips, and I am just filling these gaps because these are stocks that are nonetheless going to be going up. Along with that, I'm going to be making a video to share with you guys the whole entire like thought process and the like actual like feeling of like quantum that comes with trading. And because of it, it's like, it's the understanding that stocks are going to just go up no matter what, and you can like literally play a role along with that. Like, that's part of trading. You're playing a role along with these companies that are making shit tons of progress in your everyday life. Oh man. Oh my gosh. Okay, so hold on. Hey guys, it is currently February 5th, and I am back. I'm back after one long, hard, treacherous, like it was a month, I'm pretty sure. I think I started on January 6th or January 5th or something like that, the challenge. But the challenge was insane. The challenge was insane. It was a failure, unfortunately. And I can't necessarily totally pinpoint like exactly where I was. I know I was like kind of riding the train with the whole entire Palantir thing, and along with like Chevron, CVX, and like their whole entire thing with Venezuela and the attack, and like selling oil from there and that whole project and stuff. And then like just a bunch more stuff happened. Just a ton more stuff happened. And then another thing I just wanted to make sure I include very clearly is that Microsoft and Gold were profitable for me at some point. I did end up getting contracts on both of them where I was up like 55%. And yet again, that's a good example of just like how longer contracts with more cover that are actually able to just help you a little bit, and you don't have to worry about them as much. But the thing is, then I'll also show in another screenshot that is a good example of how CVX literally saved my ass and made it so that I didn't lose all of my money because Microsoft and Gold then went all the way down, even more. History got made. Gold made its, actually I can pull it up probably right here. Gold, let's pull it up. Pull it up. Gold made its like, yeah, second largest dip ever in history, as you can see right here. This was insane. This was so crazy. Basically I was riding the train on Gold going all the way up. It hit like $500 on this stock, like 510. It was a great price point, but the thing is, right after that it made a crazy drop. I invested on my own personal account pretty good. I think I put some puts down, and then along with that I also did some what's the word, some calls on the early trend and stuff like that, so I caught a little bit of the profits and stuff. But then I got liquidated on this account, and I had like probably I think like $1,500 on a contract for this account, and we were turning I think we had like what, $3,000. We had like $3,000. I took like 50% of the portfolio for one contract with Gold, and then I also did another one for I kept my CVX one, and then I did another one for Microsoft. And I thought the Microsoft dip was also gonna fill, and this was kind of my part, because I think that it was already undervalued and stuff like that, and I just didn't pay close attention to it. Trading's hard. I mean, like, trading's a little bit hard. Some of these days I've been slacking a little bit and just watching the stuff go by. It's because like you have to wake up at 7:30 in the morning, and for some people that's not that hard at all. For me, I'm not necessarily a morning person at all though, so I usually like wake up like a zombie and I check my phone, and then I'm, you know, like rather have to literally wake myself up extra to, you know, trade, or I go back to sleep, and I just hope that like it's gonna be all good for an hour. The thing is, our account did not go all the way deadbeat broke. I was very right about, as you can see, CVX right here. It is a very good stock. It is such a good stock. CVX did amazing. It has hit all-time highs now, I think. Pretty sure it hit all-time highs, but it did a really good job. So I've been holding it ever since, with my own personal accounts and with this account too. I think I literally still have one contract with CVX, and it's worth like $2,000, not $2,000 now. I'm pretty sure I went up like 600% in this trade. So like that's the thing, like trading, like you can like literally I made a really cool move with CVX, and I would have made a shit ton of money if I put literally just my $1,000 and held it in CVX and only CVX this whole entire time. If I was able to do that, I would have made $6,000. So like it's pretty stupid to see and stuff like that just off of like that one trade. It's really dumb, but like it's also really cool. It's also like really nice to see. So that's also like a really important part on like just making sure that if you're gonna be trading, do it for the long haul. Usually don't be shorting, and if you're shorting, or if you're doing short trades, not shorting, if you're doing short trades, be ready to like have days like this, and then your contract's gonna expire like right here, and it's not gonna build up all the way. I mean, that happened to me basically on the Gold one for this contract. So an all total of this whole entire YouTube video, it was like a very, I mean, I was very busy. I've been very busy this whole entire time. I've been doing a lot of school stuff with friends, family. I've been just doing personal life work and stuff like that, but I've also been working on the channel. I've been working on a little bit of my Instagram. Got like a really cool viral Instagram video to blow up, so make sure you check out my Instagram page. But along with that, I'm also developing like the whole entire course of like what's important as a trader, and like when you're joining like a community or something, or when you're watching someone trade, or when you yourself are trading, is that like experience. Like literally I couldn't have gone through this without doing it, and I couldn't have learned it without doing it, and it's such a very literal thing, but like this kind of experience helps me set up for making money on my next term. Now I know that CVX was a good trial, and that like something like trying to like make material commodities high price like a good thing is like not really a good idea, you know. So like, because it just fails. Also, like shit happens. I mean, shit happens. JP Morgan got caught, or they got in trouble with I'm pretty sure, manipulating some price stuff about silver or something like that, and they fucked over about like $10 billion or something like that to the genuine traders. And it's a messed up thing, and like a lot of people turn into liquidity. So I mean, I got turned into liquidity with gold for this account. So I mean, like, literally it just happens. Stuff happens. But the thing is that there's gonna be ways where you can watch out for like this kind of stuff that happens, and you can like kind of see it's all about patterns, man. It's all about patterns, and it's all about like just like at least getting the closest idea that you can, because nobody knows in the real end of how much they're gonna make or whatever like that, but they know how, like, they know it's about learning what steps you can get closer to making the best guess of how much you're gonna be making or how much you can make. I think we lost like a little idea of like what like it should be like, and it should be just a passive income in your life. It literally is a passive income. You don't do anything, you don't work, but you make money. You make money while you sleep. It's really cool and it's really fun, so I want to share it with you guys. And so in order to do that, I made my Discord server, which is of course available for free to all of you guys. So please join my Discord server in my bio, or you can join it on my Instagram or something like that. Make sure that you also follow me on Instagram. I don't think there's really much to go on about, except for the fact that I'm gonna just make more future videos about like how I made, like, for example, $10,000 trades and stuff like that, and how I would make a contract that would be like $10,000, and how to make like secure contracts. So like, for example, when people are like, ooh, it's really risky, it's kind of not. Sometimes you can make it so that it's not, and like a way to do that is just by investing in contracts that have a long ass expiration period, and like just make sure you're not being stupid with like the stock that you're investing in. And I can get into that and I can show you guys. So make sure you join my Discord server and you ask me questions about it, and along with that, stay tuned for my videos, because I'm going to show you guys all about that kind of stuff. Yet again, the filming of this was really raw. I was like probably zoning out this whole entire time of this whole entire recording, but I just wanted to kind of tune in and be like, yeah, the challenge is like, a good example of stocks is that like you can't really just make a challenge and make rules. This breaks rules. I mean, the market breaks rules. I mean, just look at gold, for example. You look at this trend line, you can see this is a rule that was broken. This one, that's a rule that's broken. It's not fair, huh? So let's learn all about them. So those who maybe think I'm bullshitting about like how I was lazy and stuff like that as well, because I just thought about that, like if you just think I'm like faking all of this or whatever, I just pulled up the account really quick so I could show you guys. This is 1 month. This is a 1 month timestamp. It is currently worth about $2,057. As you can see at the very start, back in January 6th, it was down at $1,139. We grew it all the way up to almost $5,000, and then it fucking shot down because of gold. So shit happens. I'm still in a profit, so like this is still considered a win or whatever, because I made like $1,000 on this account passively, I guess, but that doesn't really, it doesn't matter to me that much. Anyways, so yeah, fuck the whole entire thing about like how in the start of the video I said I was gonna like show you the balance like every day. I'm not one of those vlogger YouTubers. I'm gonna just do this my way. I'm gonna show you guys my way, because my way is gonna be the best way for you. I promise. Okay. Alright. Make sure to like and subscribe. Check out my Instagram. Check out my Discord. Join my Discord. It's for free in my bio. Make sure to join it. That shit will help you. I am offering 24/7 support on there. Alright guys, well, thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe, and check out my other videos as well. Have a good day.